What's going on, guys? Gonna be playing some Pokemon Showdown today in the ZU tier, and using this team I made around Bastiodon. That's a hazard stacking team. I was thinking about the fossils this week and realized that we have no fossil Pokemon anymore other than the Gen 4 fossil Pokemon, which happen to be the only ones that weren't in last gen. So I've already used Rampardos and thought it'd be fun to use Bastiodon, especially because I got access to Body Press this gen. So pretty big buff overall for Bastiodon. It probably always had access to Iron Defense. Let's check real quick. If we go to Sun and Moon, Iron Defense. Yeah, it always had Iron Defense, but Body Press wasn't a move until last gen, and Bastiodon wasn't in it. So maybe it would have gotten it if it was in last gen, but it has it now, and it sounded fun to make a team around it and try and showcase a little bit. So let's just go over the rest of the team real quick, and then we'll get into games. The idea around this team is using Bastiodon, but hazard stacking. So we've got Quillfish for spikes and Bastiodon for stealth rocks. And I saw Pyrotods use this. I think almost this exact same set, or maybe this exact same set, where you can go rocks on Bastiodon plus roar to phase stuff out. So it's actually pretty nice to phase out Alchemy, which I thought was nice because you can't, oh shit. Okay, I fixed it, my bad. So you can't Alchemy, you can't phase it, or not phase, you can phase it, you can't taunt it or encore it. So it's basically just gonna set up if it wants to. And Bastiodon resists both Psychic and Fairy, so stored power, Draining Kiss, and it can roar it out. So it sounded pretty nice to be able to do that with Bastiodon. Initially, I was also thinking about like running a set similar that I've seen Pokémon and Rabia run with Rest, which sounded really cool, and having foul play for some coverage to hit stuff that is immune, like ghost types, to body press. But I thought roar and having rocks on this would just probably be overall better than just having Rest and going all in on Bastiodon. But Rest still could be pretty cool to try out at some point maybe. But one other thing to mention is with Soundproof, it's immune to like Parting Shot. I actually just had this game where I fought against an Alolan Persian, and you basically can use this thing to block them from pivoting with Parting Shot. You just switch this thing in and they can't do anything. And we can also run a negative spatacking. Whoops, did I? No, I have the wrong nature. There we go, now it's fixed. You can run a negative spatacking or negative attacking nature and 0 attack IVs because of Body Press. So this thing can just come in on Persian, block the Parting Shot. They can taunt and Thunder Wave, and that's annoying, but you won't take much from foul play. And you can hit them really hard with the Body Press, even though, you know, we're not invested. But you can just threaten the Body Press, which is kind of cool. So hopefully going to be showcasing Bastiodon in the right situation too. Soundproof plus Terra Fairy prevents you from being roared out and Dragon Tailed out, which is pretty cool. So you could roar out, you know, like Diplins and Appletons who try and Dragon Tail you out and rack up the hazard damage. I don't know, I'm kind of torn. I want to be able to have Rest so you can just kind of like win games with this thing, but I really don't think it's going to go that smoothly in a lot of games. So having rocks on this and roar, and having rocks as an option, and then all the other stuff sounded good. So that's Bastiodon. And we got Mabostiff, who can threaten just to wall break with a Stakeout Choice Band boosted Crunch pretty much, and it's got solid coverage. It forces switches, which sounded pretty cool. And a lot of these sets, like I've said in the past, I've got the help from the Smoke Analysis. And then we have Quillfish, who I know I've used quite a lot recently, but we're running not Intimidate, we're running Poison Point and Rocky Helmet because Bastiodon's weak to fighting, Mabostiff's weak to fighting, so Quillfish can hopefully come in on fighting types pretty much every time. And there's a lot of Defiant users, or a decent amount of Defiant and Scrappy users I kind of noticed the last couple times I've used Quillfish. So that's another reason it sounded cool to use this set, because Intimidate doesn't work versus the Scrappy and whatever guys, and then Defiant actually boosts them. So we're able to come in with this, spread status, spread some chip, kind of be a knockoff absorber because we don't want to lose leftovers on this, our items on other guys, and then we can just do the normal Quillfish things. Then we have Electros to kind of deal with the stuff that Quillfish can't, like they're kind of more the defensive core. Bastiodon too, but I feel like, I don't know, Bastiodon and Electros kind of do similar things, but we're immune to ground with Electros, which is nice for both Bastiodon and Quillfish. We're Assault Vest, so we can take special hits, and we can spread status again with Discharge, remove items, be a slow pivot, and phase stuff again, other than fairy types with Dragon Tail. And I have Hitmonchan for some hazard control. Similar set that I've run in the past, but since last time I've played in ZU, both Embor and Sun have been removed or banned. So the scary Sun wall breakers actually, like, they won't be able to be as scary, or they will be, but they'll have less turns of Sun. Actually, no, you can probably run Heat Rock plus manual Sun still. I think it's just Vulpix that was banned. And then Embor. But all that being said, I don't have this to be outspeeding Embor. We just have just 0 speed and then attack to the jump point, and then invested in HP and Spidef. But instead of going bulk up, we have Mach Punch. So this can maybe be like a cleaner if the team's been weakened by like Mobostiff a lot, Hazards a lot. Hitmonchan can kind of be like a little bit of a cleaner. We have Iron Fist with the Drain Punch, Mach Punch. I wanted to run a different set that I've run in the past. So instead of having bulk up and instead of having Sword Stance, instead of having only 3 attacks, we're going 4 attacks, and we're going to be able to use you know, all of the utility that Hitmonchan can do, kind of with Iron Fist and then Terra Dark to lose our weaknesses and boost our knockoff. I'm having trouble speaking. Then we have a really supportive Miss Magius and a spin blocking Miss Magius. So with a ghost type, we can spin block. There's certain things we're not going to spin block against. We're not even going to try. Those things we can use Quillfish versus. But for like Sand Slash or what other things? Quaxwell, probably. Sand Slash, I thought. Hitmonchan, we probably could too. But Quillfish will, I mean, going into Quillfish will get value out of that. But Miss Magius can spin block versus. But it can also prevent defog. And it can be like a little bit of a physical check or way to deal with physical guys, since our Quillfish doesn't have recovery. So later on, Miss Magius could get a quick Will-O-Wisp off on something. We're faster than the only things that are base 105 speed is like Cryogonal. We don't need to outspeed that really, so I just want to be faster than base 100s. The only other things is like a very few amount of Pokemon between 100 and 105, so we'll be faster than everything up to Charizard. But yeah, we don't need to worry about Cryogonal, and we can Hex, which is boosted by like the Bar Barrage poisons, Poison Point poisons, discharged paras, our own Will-O-Wisps. So Hex will be pretty strong. We can taunt and then Pain Split. So pretty fun team. It's more of a bulky team, but I think it kind of works well with Bastiodon. And I think Bastiodon's like, I don't know, the set seems pretty fun. I had fun. I haven't tested it a whole lot, but in the game I had tested it, it seemed pretty sick. And hopefully we can get Bastiodon to do some stuff with Iron Defense Body Press. All right, we got one. And they have Sticky Web maybe? And Orthworm to do rocks and spikes potentially. They also do have Rapid Spin, a Defiant user. They have no ghost type, so hopefully we can Rapid Spin if they get up their own stuff. They could also just lead Levani and be kind of annoying. They also have Haze on Articuno. Muck could have Haze and stuff like that. I could see just leading Bastiodon. We can get knocked off by Levani though, which kind of stinks. Are we faster with Mamosif? No. I think let's lead Bastiodon and see what they do. All right, we're just gonna go right into Quillfish. Maybe we can get a poison. They might not expect the poison point. It's nice. So this thing has Defiant. If they do we get the poison? Nope. If we had Intimidate, we would not be able to switch this thing into them. I think maybe we just get up a Spike early. They're probably gonna go into Muck. They go into Orthworm. Okay, we're just gonna taunt then. Yeah, and then we'll go for a flip turn. I thought Muck would have come out. All right, now more Pico comes out. We can Mach Punch kill this 100%. If that did that much, Mach Punch will kill this for sure. Muck could come in now, but we got a Spike up. Let's go. All right, cool. So they have no hazard control now. I guess that's another reason to have Iron Fist Mach Punch. I didn't even think about that. Hitmonchan able to take out the more Pico. Okay. So if this thing boosts, it could be annoying, but we have 2 phasing guys, so could switch into Quillfish, but we might want to have that for Pissimian for one more switch in. Could go right into Miss Magius and try and Will-O-Wisp them. They took a Spike, so they could be Assault Vest or Leftovers. I think Miss Magius is okay. Well, Will-O-Wisp. They Zen Headbutt. And they're leftovers. No! This might not have been a good idea, but I thought, you know, we can Will-O-Wisp them and then, you know, we can still Pain Split. We just need to hit this. We'll take the next attack. All right, cool. Knock off, and now we will. And they're probably sticky hold since we've not gotten poisoned. All right, now we heal all that off. Nice. I mean, you can click Hex, I think, and probably 2-hit KO. Ooh, yeah, I'll be close. We have a poison type too, so that's all right. And our poison type actually pretty much wants to switch on almost the rest of their team. Yep, we'll go right into Quillfish. This thing took quite a lot, so it's dead. It might be dead to Mach Punch now. Go for that. And I think we just flip turn. No matter what comes in. I mean, we could try and set up with Bastiodon, but they have the Haze Articuno, so we'd just be having to go for body presses. And the thing about Articuno too is it has pressure, so it's gonna stall us. I guess eventually they'll have to roost, but still, they could be Terra Fairy, I guess. I don't know, some Terra. All right. Go Hitmonchan. Go for a Drain Punch. Or we could go Bastiodon. Maybe I should have just went for another spike there, to be honest. Because it's better we would have had this thing in actually on the Orthworm, but I think we'll go to this now and just go for Drain Punch. All right. Terra Ghost. We could knock them off and then go into Mabo Stiff. Or we could... Does Mabo Stiff die? Let's see. Mabo Stiff 2 Earthworm. Defensive. It'll do quite a lot. Do we need the Miss Magius? Kind of want to have Quillfish or Miss Magius, so might be overthinking this. But I think we want to keep our spinner, so... Let's knock this off, actually. Okay, they sacked that. Alright, I didn't think we would die to the body press. Yeah, we actually wouldn't take that much at all. If they are that set, that is. But then we can get rid of their leftovers, is what I was thinking. But they ended up switching out. Alright, this comes in. We might be able to take a hit. They also have low kick, probably. They resist. Should I just spin? 188. Are we gonna outspeed them? Times 1.5. No, we won't outspeed them. Yeah, they could be like... well, Miss Magius will outspeed them. Alright, let's go for... Let's go for the rapid spin. Okay, they lunge. Resist that. Okay. And I'll go for knockoff. And we can go for another one. Another rapid spin. Cool. Knockoff did 23. Now we're faster. They probably don't even have the other move now that I think about it. I guess maybe we can switch this out so we can rapid spin again if we want. I'm just gonna knock off. I'll just knock off again. We outspeed this, and then if they want to go Earthworm to spin block, we'll knock off the leftovers. We'll spin one more time. I don't think we really even need the web's gone. We have Miss Magius. All right, and then we can go Miss Magius and Hex. That dies, and Articuno doesn't really want to switch in, so. All right, we go Quillfish. Cool, they finally get poisons. And then we just get up another spike. This. We'll go Electros. We can pivot again. Into Mamba Stiff, maybe? Go for a U-turn. No, I clicked the wrong guy. Damn it. Alright, we'll go Quillfish. We'll taunt. I went to the wrong guy. I went to click Mamba Stiff. Alright, they're probably going to Body Press, I guess. Maybe they Heavy Slam. We should take one from full. Alright, that was a mistake. Should I just Terra Dark? Oh yeah, they did Terra. My bad, I didn't realize they Terra'd. I wonder, does Mamba Stiff just... Oh, no, it probably doesn't Oko Articuno. Oh, they're going to this. Those dice. Let's start looking for another one. Sweet. Yeah, I messed up a little bit there at the end. All right, up against Snow. I have Obama Snow. I think Bastiodon could just win. It could probably just win. It might not want to take... might not be able to take on both Obama Snow and Frostmoth. Because Obama Snow has a roar of earth power, I mean. Which is a little scary. We could lead Miss Magius and taunt them. Honestly, I could see leading Bastiodon. I mean, if we Terra Fairy it... No, I think Miss Magius is a better lead. Miss Magius to Obama Snow. Let's just see how much a Choice Specs Leaf Storm does. We can take a Choice Specs Leaf Storm. Okay. We will click Taunt. Nice. Now we will click Will-O-Wisp, I think. This Miss Magius set is kind of nasty. Cool. I think we'll just Pain Split. Then we can taunt the following turn if we want. Alright, Jolteon comes in. This can go Terra Fairy and then we can't Dragon Tail it. Something we do have to worry about from this. So maybe we go Bastiodon first instead of Electros. Because I kind of expect them to be something like that, but let's go Electros. Okay, they do just pivot. That's better than that we went Electros. Alright, Bear Tick. They do have the Snow. Can we just go Quillfish? Okay. Do we die? Ground move? If we can get Bastiodon in boost, I think it could win, but this is a little scary now. What does Bear Tick run? They have Earthquake, don't they? I'm pretty sure they run Earthquake. I ran one not too long ago, so let's check. I can't remember. I barely... Oh, close combat. All right. We actually probably could take a hit then, if they don't have Earthquake. So that's fine. I think let's just click Barbrage. Fuck, they have Earthquake. All right, we could go Electros and Terra Steel, or we could go Bastiodon and Bastiodon to Beartic. Do we see a Life Orb? We don't. So they're boots. +2 Earthquake. Bastiodon if we Terra Fairy. Damn it, we take too much. Alright, we could go Electros, Terra Steel. I think let's do that. Electros, Terra Steel. And Dragon Tail, I guess. No! Alright, we got flinched. Well, either way, the snow's going to end. So, we accomplished something. We can Will-O-Wisp them now. Do we want to save this? And sack something else? Like Mambo Stiff, maybe? I kind of think maybe we do that. And they had close combat anyways. That's pretty scary. Alright, I think we go Mismagius. Or we go Hitmonchan and just go for the fighting move. Hitmonchan to Beartic. -1 defense. We don't even kill. Alright, let's go Mismagius. Click Will-O-Wisp. Alright, we need to get in Bastiodon before they can do that again. Maybe Hitmonchan can clean up then, too. Yeah, here's a situation where Intimidate would have been better to have. Because we would have probably been able to take an Earthquake at +1. I think. Okay, we get a Will-O-Wisp. Just kidding. We'll taunt. Blizzard. Could go Electros and then U-turn. Let's see what comes in. I wish they had Terra'd. And I wish I didn't Terra, to be honest. I could go Bastiodon on an Iron Defense. What would they switch into? Fuck, man. I think we needed our Terra. I shouldn't have Terra'd this. I should have maybe sacked Mambo Stiff earlier. I'm gonna try for it now, but I don't think it's going to work out that great. All right, how much is this going to do? Let's say this is Defog. So it's Fizz Def, like, or max Fizz Def. At +2, how much do we take? Damn it. I did a bad job of this game. Let's hope for the best. It wouldn't have mattered. Like I said, I needed the Terra there and stuff, so. I'm just gonna click X. Let's get another one. All right, we got one. Terra Fairy Bastiodon could be pretty cool, but they have the Magneton too. So, we'll see. Besides for the Magneton, Terra Fairy would be pretty good. I guess they have Weezing too, so that, never mind. Weezing can Sludge Bomb us. and haze us and pain split and will-o-wisp and all of that, and we don't have rest, so could just lead with the Mabo Stiff. If they don't lead with one of their resists, they'll probably be scared out. I don't think Magneton kills us, or we just lead Bastiodon. Let's just lead Bastiodon and get up rocks. If they lead Decidueye, we have Quillfish. If they, yeah, let's lead Bastiodon and get up the rocks. Go from there. Oh, and we can use it to Parting Shot versus Bombardier. All right, we don't resist this, but we're not weak to it. I'd expect them to Volt Switch maybe into like Pylo Sand, so. Cool. We get up our rocks. They also have Defog on Decidueye probably, so something to keep in mind. This thing doesn't get Will-O-Wisp, which is nice. Could go into Hitmonchan and use, they might have a Colbur Berry is what I was thinking. But I think instead let's just go right into Mabo Stiff. If they have a Colbur Berry, they have one. But we're gonna do some big damage with Crunch. Especially if they switch right into this. Because we have Stakeout Choice Band. Should do some big damage. I guess Rocky Helmet Wheezing could be annoying, but I think that thing's 2-hit KO'd. But yeah, we haven't seen an item on this. 68% in their helmet. Alright. Well, we can just Terra Dark and kill them if we'd like. Unless they want to Terra themselves. Pylo Sands. Fizz Def. Terra Dark. We do 89. Let's do that. Alright. 61. 61. Decidueye. Say they were Defog. Stakeout boosted. Damn, alright, so we're not gonna kill, unfortunately. That's crazy how much more that did. Yeah, and we don't really want to take a hit from them. Alright, so let's go Quillfish. Do they just heal? They do. Okay. Then we just flip turn. Cool. Okay, they get the defense raise, but we can go Miss Magius and like go for the Hex or something. Let's go Miss Magius. And I mean, we can also take a hit from them, I think. So let's click Hex. We might not kill. Miss Magius Hex. We should kill. I think we would kill. It's close. Cool. And they go into this. Unless this is Scarfed, which it's not. It's it's Boots. So we can Will-O-Wisp. And we have Colbur. I mean, we could go into Quillfish, but we're taking rocks damage, so getting a burn on this would just be nice. Nice, and we hit the first Will-O-Wisp first time. Pretty nice. Could go Bastiodon to block their block their Parting Shot. Let's do it. Nice. They might knock off again. Didn't think that far ahead. They could also just switch hard into Pylo Sand. You know, it might be fine if we go Quillfish. Let's go Quillfish. We're getting a little weak. They Whirlwind. No way. All right. Well, we will just wanna iron defense this? What is body press? Cool. I think we just keep iron defensing now, because seeing whirlwind, I don't want to switch. If they switch into Pylo Sand, they'll take rocks. We could roar if we want. I think we go Miss Magius. We're dead at Shadow Ball. How much does Pylo Sand's Shadow Ball do? Quite a lot. Like pain split. And they crit us and we're dead. Okay. Fuck. Alright, I guess I shouldn't have done that. Well, we can crunch and this thing is dead unless they Terra. I'm gonna try it. But they could just Terra water and live. I think Decidueye's to a KO'd now. It was cool going to the Bastiodon for the soundproof, but maybe not worth it. We could have just went into, I don't know, something else. They haven't Terra'd right, I'm not forgetting this time. I believe I forgot the last game or the last. I forget really frequently if things have Terra'd or not. But yeah, we for sure would not. All right, they did Terra. 47, and then they shore up. All right. Let's go Electros. And now we can Volt Switch. Or just, oh, we can Discharge. We want to just knock off though? Now this is really good. This could win. Possibly combined with maybe Hitmonchan? We just Discharge. If we get a Para, that'd be pretty nice. Crit? No Para? Okay. Well, we don't want to stay in. We can only switch in Quillfish like one more time, maybe, if they attack, so. Does Triple Arrows make contact? I feel like it probably doesn't. Let's try Quillfish. Yeah, it doesn't make contact. That sucks. All right. I think let's flip turn. Hopefully they. Wow. They're that slow. Quillfish to this. Oh, we are faster than them. I wonder if they went for U-turn. Let's go Bastiodon. Okay, they did go U-turn. So that's not horrible. I mean, we can. I mean, it's pretty bad. Does this have the same speed as us? 67? No, we're just slower than them. Oh, wait. Yeah, we're slower than them. Let's go Electros. Okay, they Shadow Balled. Discharge again. Damn, they might have the superior hazard stally-ish team, whatever. Yeah, maybe leftovers would be better on Quillfish. Crit? No Para? Well, I think we have to go Quillfish again, or we just go Bastiodon and die. Just go Bastiodon. Look like body press. Maybe we live. Nope. All right. Now we can go Quillfish and Barbarage if we'd like. Maybe I should have Pain Split on Quillfish, actually. Damn, this is a sad game. All right. I mean, we still don't get any status. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, maybe Pain Split would be better on Quillfish. Wheezing. Could click Taunt. Let this die, then we can go Hitmonchan. Alright. Hitmonchan, Rapid Spin. They do have Helmet. Damn it. Alright, they have double Helmet. Now they're gonna Will-O-Wisp. I mean, Electros is so dead. It's not gonna be able to. I'm gonna try and switch. You know, maybe there's a chance, but I think we need Electros anyways to beat the Pylo Sand, so. Alright, they Sludge Bomb. Oh, whoops, I didn't even realize the thing didn't wear off yet. Alright, let's Discharge. All right. Discharge again. I guess our Hitmonchan's actually probably faster than their Decidueye, but... What? They went into this? All right, I could Drain Punch. Or... we're just gonna take so much. Everything we have makes contact. But I think we want to have Hitmonchan in versus Decidueye, and maybe we can Drain Punch to not die or whatever. So then we go Maba Stiff and we just kind of click Crunch. Or I guess we could click Psychic Fangs. I will just Crunch. I don't know why they went into this. I mean, would it be better just to click Play Rough? Then they can't. Or Psychic Fangs? Play Rough would hit Kingdra and Decidueye harder. What is going on? I don't know. I don't know. I shouldn't have. I've done that before. But yeah, they should have won. All right, I feel like changing stuff after that last one, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna just try and make some better decisions, hopefully. So it looks like here they have some Trick Room stuff going. But also just some more offensive stuff like Dodrio and Kingdra and Cryogonal. Seeing the Kingdra, it's like I don't really want to lead the Bastiodon. Dodrio, that thing doesn't get a fighting or a ground move, does it? A ground or fighting? Does it get Drill Run? Dodrio. Physical. Oh, it does get Drill Run, I saw it. And it gets Low Kick, okay. Excuse me. Well, we can always switch into Quillfish on it, and I guess we can switch into... Let's leave Bastiodon. We'll switch into Electros. See how they crit draw? They flip turn. They did quite a lot. Kingdra. Dragon Dance. To Electros flip turn. 25. Okay, that's not that much. You could U-turn and go right into Mismagius here. Or we can knock off their item first. I do want to be more aggressive knocking off items, but having this thing healthy could be kind of relevant. So, how fast is Snorlax? Can we at least U-turn? Oh, we can. Okay, cool. Oh wait, no, we're still slower than it. All right, we just go right into Mismagius then. You don't have to worry about the dark move as much because they have the Culver Berry. All right, Kingdra, and we hit our Will-O-Wisp. Nice. And I'm guessing they're not Crit-Dra because they went for Flip Turn, so then we can go Electros, all right? I actually don't have many special attackers besides this thing. Okay, they just keep pivoting, which is fun as always. And Glastrier now. All right. So I could go hard into Miss Magius. But Bastiodon, if we can Terra... No, I think Bastiodon still takes way too much. If I Terra Steel Dragon Tail, but they could be close combat. Maybe they're close combat. Ice move. I think I want to go Miss Magius, but maybe we go Quillfish. Let's go Quillfish. Okay, they go for the ice move. Okay. Then let's go for Barbarage, maybe get a poison. Then our Hex will be doing some actual damage to them. Okay, go this. Can Flippy turn. And they have Will-O-Wisp, so I guess go Electros and knock off. I'm sorry, sir. They probably can just stay in, but this means we get to get rid of their item. And they have to do that in order to Will-O-Wisp again or whatever. Okay, we do not very much. All right. This is discharged now. Oh, wow, we just kill. Okay. Yeah, that stinks for them. For sure. I think maybe we just discharge that. I mean, they went right for the ice move last time. We're faster. We don't get the para. Okay. Then we get the Chilling Neigh. Well, I want to go Miss Magius and click Will-O-Wisp. Would they? No! God damn it. Fuck, man. I was gonna say, would they be Lumberry though? Or would they be like choiced of some kind? Because if they're locked in, we could go Bastiodon. Did we see any damage from earlier? They... Icicle crashed in 29 to Quillfish. Oh, they are probably choice banded. All right, +2 to Bastiodon now. Why? All right, let's... Iron Defense. You know, maybe Bastiodon can still win, but they're choice banded. So they're gonna be doing way too much still. Hopefully they switch though. Maybe they go Kingdra, because we don't threaten it with like a KO. They go Snorlax. And now I think we Terra Fairy and Iron Defense again. Nice. And I don't think we need any more boosts. I think we just body press. The only thing is this thing has haze, but they have to Terra in order to haze us. Oh, they flash cannoned and get the Spit F drop. That kind of stinks. But we still might be able to beat the Kingdra. They have to go for, maybe it's Spec Surf. Kingdra Specs to Bastiodon. We are a fairy type and we are -1. You know, or we could sack Quillfish. I think we haven't. I think we can maybe beat the Dodrio with Quillfish plus Marble Stiff, and I think we're okay. I think Body Press will kill. Hopefully. Alright, crit does. And we have 1,000 defense. We're not weak to anything these guys have, so this shouldn't kill us. Right? They haven't Terra'd though. Please don't be Terra Ghost. Terra Normal. And we die to a crit. Alright, we go Quillfish. We click Barbarage just to weaken them. Okay, we just die to everything. Well, then we can go Hitmonchan, Mach Punch, and then this needs to kill though. This needs to kill. Shit. Hitmonchan, Dodrio, Swords Dance, Terra, Normal. Okay, it kills. Okay. That's good. I think it's better that we sent this out then, because we can Mach Punch, then Drain Punch, and hopefully put the Glastrier in range of Marble Stiff's Crunch then. Otherwise, if we didn't kill with Mach Punch here, we'd have to sack Marble Stiff for them to hurt themselves. And then we'd probably lose the Glastrier because Hitmonchan wouldn't KO it because Glastrier is way too bulky. All right, Bastiodon kind of turned that one around, put in some work. I feel like it turned it around at least. The Choice Band and Glastrier was pretty rough. And now Crunch, please kill. Or would Retaliate be stronger? This is 140 power. This is 80 times 1.5. Yeah, Retaliate's stronger. Let's go! Retaliate! We didn't lose. It was a pretty decent game. All right, up against the Burger again. I think this might be a good one to end it on, so let's see how it goes. This one, I need to knock off. I need to knock off more and more frequently. I don't even know if we saw what this Kingdra does. Yeah. All right, I think let's lead Electros. We got to get some knockoffs going. They may knock off us, though, too. They could Parting Shot. I think we just knock off. Hopefully they go right into one of these guys. Let's get rid of the stupid Rocky Helmets right away. Glad they Parting Shotted and not knocked off. Cool, we get rid of this. Stupid helmet. Or boots, I mean. All right, now they're going to U-turn. But we could get the Rocky Helmet and Poison Points. No, they didn't do it. The unfortunate thing is they have the slower U-turn. But I'm pretty scared of Magneton coming in. But at the same time, if they do go Magneton, I have Electros. It's just I'm going to be kind of stuck in a little bit of a cycle, but it's probably worth getting up a Spike. So let's do that. Then we could taunt this. So then they can't status us. And now if they want to go Decidueye, they're going to take the Spike. And they're risking the Barbarage. So I think we flip turn. Cool, they go into this. Now we could go Mismagius and Will-O-Wisp again. Use up our Colbur. I think that's fine. This is a thing it's best versus. Like, they could have knockoff on Decidueye, but I don't think they'd have taunt. I mean, not taunt. No! I don't think they'd have rocks, is what I was gonna say. So we would be able to, what the hell? Why is Will-O-Wisp so inaccurate? Thank God. All right, now we can Pain Split. We definitely, we'd heal enough, right? I would like to be out of range of rocks. 35%, that's kind of insane. We need to heal up to 25. All right, we're not dead. Cool. And now they've got to be offensive, right? Miss Magius. Let's get rid of our Colbert. Bomb. Say it's offensive. Knockoff. Or no item. And they are burns. Okay, so they're jolly. 33%. They're not even fully offensive. They are no attack. Okay. Yeah, Hex doesn't kill yet. We could let them knock off Mabo Stiff. That's actually probably what we should do. Okay. Yeah, I should have probably did that a little earlier. Now Miss Magius can't switch into rocks, which kind of stinks. Yeah, that stinks. We could go Quillfish. Or I just go for a Play Rough as they maybe stay in. Or we go for the Crunch because it's Crunch, you know? Then we Crunch. We're strong as hell. And I kind of wanted to be knocked off anyways, so. Sweet. All right, Magnetson's dead. Okay, Wheezing. Could let Bastiodon just take a burn. Our Body Press does get weakened because it halves the power, but to be honest, I think that's kind of okay. All right, they miss Will-O-Wisp. I'm gonna click rocks. Again, I think. Okay. I kind of want to double into Miss Magius on Decidueye. Or we could just roar. We'll just roar. That's a little safer. Cool. All right, this comes in. Again, Miss Magius will not be able to come in if they get up rocks. Could switch into Electros. Then we can knock this thing off. We've not gotten rid of either of their helmets. Yeah, I don't think I risk Miss Magius, so I think we go Electros and Knockoff. Knockoff. Cool. Get rid of this stupid helmet. And then we could Dragon Tail. Maybe they switch into Decidueye? Or they could just Shadow Ball. Do we get Decidueye? Bombardier. Okay, cool. I think we go Bastiodon. We block the parting shot. Nice, Bastiodon. And now we can roar again if we want. This is kind of funny. Maybe I could see them just knocking off though. And trying to get us to phase them into Decidueye. So, do I just go Mabo Stiff and lose my item? Okay. Play Rough has got to kill, right? I guess Roar would have worked. This is kind of a risky thing, but I really hope we kill. I could go Quillfish. Okay, they tear Steel. And they roost, okay. Let's go Hitmonchan. Triple arrows. Drain Punch, we probably don't kill them. All right, we're gonna go Quillfish. I thought they would have defogged by now. Or I thought they would have defogged there. They go Weezing. Let's taunt. They Sludge Bomb. I'm gonna get up another Spike, I think. Get up another Spike, and then Choice Band and Mambo Stiff can win. I think. We could go Mismagius and Pain Split here. We'll get enough health back, I think. They probably go into Bombardier. They don't. Okay. And then we can Hex twice. To kill, I think. Nice. This should be maybe. Oh, we don't do any damage. I can't remember how much they did last time with knockoff. 33, 35. Taunt. X. We might be out of range. We're out of range. Nice. Hex, nothing wants to come in. This is a kind of a 180 from last time, but it's still, I feel like it's really close. I'm just surprised they didn't defog. Kingdra. Okay. They flip turned like every time last time. I could just Pain Split. Decidueye, does that die to a Terra Crunch? Let's see. Mambo Stiff to Decidueye. Steel. Terra Dark. It might. Okay, so we either, I think we just Pain Split and let this die. Yeah, now we can go Hitmonchan. Actually, we can go Electros. And we'll go for a U-turn. So then they can't defog. I guess they could have just stayed in, but now we can Terra Dark Crunch and this dies and everything dies. Come on, Mambo Stiff. Let's go! Man, this Decidueye is so bulky. Pylosand should die. They've Terra'd. Nice. Oh, and they... oh, we must have knocked it off. Kingdra dies. Let's go. Mambo Stiff cleans up. All right, this was an interesting Showdown Live, or an interesting showcase of the team. Bastiodon wasn't bad. Maybe it would have been better to run Rest, like I said to begin with. But it was kind of nice having Roar, or having rocks on it. It you know, synergizes with the spikes, obviously, but I don't know, like I never knocked off the Bombardier there, so the rocks didn't, like the spikes is what was putting in all the work. I guess rocks were good versus the Weezing. But I don't know. I feel like this thing would have a really hard time setting up anyways, or I think it would. Like that Beartic game, you know, I don't have Intimidate on the Quillfish, so the Beartic after a Sword Stance is way too bulky. I Terra Steeled the Electros, so that we could stall out the last 2 turns of Hail. But I think I could have maybe sacked Mabostiff and then sacked Electros, because that's what I ended up doing anyways. And then we could have gone Bastiodon and maybe Iron Defense as they close. But no, if we Iron Defense as they Earthquake, they did 50% anyways. After an Iron Defense, they probably still get us way too low with Icicle Crash. We're not going to be able to clean up. I don't know. Like, this thing needs like multiple Iron Defenses, and its SpDef isn't that. I think it's mostly its HP, right? 60 base HP. It can be worn down by the special hits, and then having to use Rest. You use Rest and then you sit there for 2 turns. So I don't really think Rest would have probably made too big of a difference, but maybe it would have. It would have been nice for like a status absorber, but it kind of was. It was able to do enough, just enough with even Will-O-Wisp, and then we could just roar stuff. It's immune to poison, so that's kind of nice. And then the parting shot thing came up quite frequently, but I had fun with it. It's kind of tricky to use, but it is a bulkier team, and you kind of have to. I think lacking. It is lacking in the offense a little bit. Like this Mismagius is super bulky, but like the most offensive things is Mabostiff and Hitmonchan, which is kind of crazy. I mean, I guess Mismagius, but they're both very utility like focused. But if you're interested in trying out the team, I'll put a Pokepaste in the description, and that'll be it. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys have a good one. Peace.